Got a little Sunday funday. Come on in here real tight. Little Sunday funday. Now, I had a devil of a time getting this Sunday funday together today. You'll see why in a little bit. You're gonna see. A devil of a time, you know. But I started out with this idea to make a banger BLT. Bacon, lettuce, tomato. And I went out and I got the stuff, right? And so I'm like practicing with it like on Saturday, Friday, and like it's all limp. It's limp, people. The BLT is limp. Nobody likes a limp dick. And I couldn't understand why. Like, well, what's going on? I don't remember BLTs being this lame, you know? I remember when you were a kid, you got a BLT with chips and that thing would boom, boom, boom. Just lit you up. You're all excited to eat it because it tasted great. Hot day, you come in riding your bike, you know, you've got mud all over yourself. You got to hurry up and get back out because Johnny's calling for you already. So Mom's got you a BLT, man. You're trying to stuff that in your mouth and get to drinking. Mom, I got a mission I got to be on, right? We all had missions when we were younger that we had to be on. Got to be successful before the sun went down. You know, that was the key timetable before the sun went down. So that's the BLT I'm thinking about, right? I'm all excited about it, and I get this bread, and it, I toast it up, and then I get the bacon. It's shriveled up so small, you know what I mean? Yeah. Then the lettuce, it ain't no good. It ain't no good. And I got the guys coming over, right? So I got this idea for the BLT, and I'm thinking the guys are gonna have these cool memories. You know, I remember last time I had a BLT and I was whatever, you know. So I got this whole thing, this whole grand vision going on in my mind, and it ain't coming together. And I'm like, damn it. Even the mayonnaise sucks. You guys tasted the mayonnaise? It sucks. So I'm thinking, well, let me go ahead and YouTube and see if I can make my own mayonnaise. So then that's what I do. Make my own mayonnaise. I say to myself, you know, this bacon, let me see if I can't find a better spot to go get bacon. Oh yeah, my butcher. I go to the butcher. The bread, this sucks. Let me see if I can't find a better person that actually makes the bread. So that's what I do. So, wait, before we all get started, let's go on over to the bar. Let's get lubricated up, people. We got to it. We got the bar here. Now, of course, like I got the guys. I ain't making chips, right? I thought about making chips. And I was trying to figure out what I'm gonna make. Oh, we got our mugs over here. Let's go, Jared. Come on, buddy. We're pulling for you. You don't know, Jared's our judo expert. He's training with the Olympic team right now. We're pulling for him. We're gonna give him the Olympics, the 2028 Judo Olympics. So we could cheer him on TV, get that gold medal, and become a big, huge star. And then we could say we knew him win. You know what I'm saying? All right there. Wait for it. There it is. There's that sound. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and knock back our first tequila of the day. That's how we got to do it. I got one for my cameraman, you know, kind of loosen him up a little bit. He's a little tight today, a little tight. I mean, we're all a little tight, right? Until we get a little loosened up. Oh, you got a little tip for me? Got a little tip for me? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We'll go with it. We'll go with it. So cheers to you, cameraman. Man, I gotta get some more of that squirt because, you know, that just punches you right there. But that's what tequila's supposed to do. If it don't punch you, it ain't worth drinking, you know. So what the hell's going on in the world, right? Well, it seems to me that everything's just being watered down so much and counterfeited all the time, and you got to worry about what the hell you're getting because you're told you're getting bacon and you ain't getting bacon. You're getting something else. You know what I mean? Like I remember the big fat bacon. You know, the big fat, great hickory bacon that you used to get, big slab. You could put 2 or 3 slabs and that was it on the whole sandwich and it would work. Now I'm putting together like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 jigsaw puzzle trying to cover my piece of bread for my BLT. But I guess that's what I wanted to talk about real quick was how do you know you're getting the real deal? How do you know you're getting the genuine article, the authentic piece? How do you know you're getting that? You know what I mean? You gotta pay attention. You gotta focus on getting the what you're really thinking you're getting for your money. You know, whether it's the bread ain't real no more. You know, I learned that the bread that they made used to be real, and then something happened And people came out with a bread slicer back in the 40s, 50s era. And what they did was then they started mass producing bread using the bread slicer, and they got rid of all the bakeries, right? And that's why they don't let bread slicers or whatever over in Europe, because did you know in Europe, every 3 blocks there's a bakery? Can you believe that? And they've got fresh bread. Imagine that. Imagine the smell. Imagine the fresh bread. So we've been sold something funky, people, here in America. We've been sold a counterfeit. The wooden nickel. That's what they used to call them, wooden nickels. You know what I mean? So you got to be on top of your game. And this mayonnaise, these spreads they give you, it's all, have you looked at the labels on some of these spreads? It's all just chemicals and corn syrup with salt. That's it. Chemicals, corn syrup, and salt. And of course, they subsidize the hell of that corn syrup. So I'm sitting there thinking, that's not what I want to be eating. You know, I want to be eating the real food. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make a real BLT, a real one. I went to the butcher. I went to the baker. I went and got real tomatoes. Now I'm about to make some real mayonnaise. So why don't we go ahead, we're going to get our BLT started, okay, people? Now, I already cut up all my nice tomatoes. Look at that. And you gotta, after you cut up your tomatoes, well, let me pull this off real quick. Look at, woo-wee, doesn't that look good? And I already seasoned them with salt and pepper. You have to season them with salt and pepper. Now I got some of them little tiny ones because they're very flavorful. They're fantastic. And I got some of the big ones to cover up all the spread and add another type of flavor, you know. And it ain't just any kind of lettuce either. We got the iceberg lettuce and we got the romaine lettuce. And then what we did was we blended them together. Look at that. Okay. Now I did throw some pickles in there and some banana peppers, okay? This is how you should do it. Don't put a whole leaf of lettuce on the bun. That's what old people do, right? You gotta blend it up and put it on there, and it's almost like a pesto. It's a full flavor. It tastes fantastic, and it holds your tomatoes in position. They're not jumping out of your bread no more. You know, you're having to come apart, just trying to get a little taste of that, T and the B and the L, and you're having a hard time because he just wants to escape. Jesus, you know what I mean? God. Anyway, so now what I want to tell you what we're going to do is we're going to make our own mayonnaise. And we're going to do that right now. So check this out. All right, so here's what we got right here. We got our nice little 2-cup measuring cup, and then we got an egg yolk in the bottom. That's it, just an egg yolk. Then I got my blender right here with one beater, and I got my banana pepper. I'm just going to use 2 teaspoons of this juice. And I got my bacon grease. That's from the real bacon right there. And we're gonna mix that all together along with the Thai chilies that I ground up from my garden and make a little spicy mayo. Okay, so let's get after it. All right. Ooh, I can tell it's already coming together. Look at that. Let's go ahead and we got the mezzetta. We got the mezzetta banana peppers right here. 2 teaspoons of this bad boy. Because we want to have a nice little tang. This is going to be the vinegar that's going to lighten up the flavor. It's going to brighten it up nicely. Then we're going to be all excited with ourselves. Because I don't know what the cameraman's doing. I'm over here talking. The cameraman's looking at my cup. Come on, cameraman. Get with the situation. Come on. I'm going to fire you. I'm going to fire you. All right. So, I don't know what the hell I was saying. Let's go back to mixing. Come back to here in the cup. Ooh, don't that look good? Now I gotta add the Thai chilies, people. All right, go ahead and get some of this Thai chili in there. I ain't really sure how much to add because I don't know how much these guys can handle spicy, but we'll go ahead and add that much. Maybe a little more. A little more. All right, that's good. Maybe a little more. Let's go a little more. They can handle it. Big fat babies. A little spice. They'll be thanking me later. Cameraman, you're down. What are you doing? You gotta focus on what the hell. I'm the star. Okay, well the food's the star. All right, let's go back down. All right, he's good and mixed up. Now what we gotta do is we gotta throw them in the refrigerator for about 5 or 6 minutes. Okay, let it rest, and then we're gonna remix it, and then it's gonna be the consistency that we want it, and we're gonna blow everybody's socks off. Come on, let's do it. All right, we're back right here. Now I wanted to say something. So I was putting that mayonnaise in the refrigerator, and I saw the other things that I made, and I wanted to show them to you guys. Now I'd already made that mayonnaise before a couple days ago, because I had to get it perfect just for you, right? I don't wanna fail on camera. I mean, that might be only a bit funny for a second, but you know, we got to deliver here, folks. So check these out. Got my situation, got it devilish. Let's go. Now look at that. I used that other mayonnaise to go ahead and make some deviled eggs. Don't those look good? Those look fire. That'd be a nice little surprise for those guys. You know what I mean? Put a little bit of that pepper, the roasted pepper on, red pepper on top. That'd be solid. They gonna love it. Don't worry, we're gonna make it happen. Come on now, people. Now check this out. Okay, we got a skillet right here with the bacon, right? Now I wanted to show you guys the difference in the bacon right here. Okay, so I'm gonna take this out. Come down here and check this out. Now we got on top, we got the first bacon I bought from the store. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna put it right here. And on the bottom, this is the butcher bacon. Okay, look at that. Now, ain't the bottom the bacon you remember as a kid? Look at this thing. Look at this bacon. Look how thick and big that is. What the hell is even this? Come over here. Look at it. What the hell is that? You see that difference right there? They think this is a strip of bacon. What happened to the bacon? This is half a strip of bacon right here. Look how thick that fucker is. Look at this one. Look how thick that is. I mean, one looks like a tissue paper. This is as thick as cardboard. Can you believe that? This one tastes way different. Oh, this is so good. And while I was doing it, when I was cooking it and grilling it, frying it, I'm sorry, a whole bunch of bacon grease rendered from the real bacon. The other bacon, it just like, I don't know what it did. It went off in the corner and cried for a minute. And I let it because I was like, hey, y'all gonna embarrass me. This bacon right here is an embarrassment, right? Don't get that bacon. That's what I'm trying to say, people. Don't let the double speak get you. Ain't no such thing as almond milk. That ain't real. Ain't no such thing as vegan meat. That ain't real. Ain't no such thing as sorry-ass bacon. I don't know what that is. It ain't bacon. All right, I'm going to keep eating this bacon. Let's get going, though. Now, here's the other thing I want to talk about, people. Come here. Come in close, all right? Now, the bread. Check this. So, this is the bread I got from the store, right? Oh, look at this bread. All right, it's sourdough. Supposedly sourdough bread. Check that out. Boom, boom, right? I don't even smell. It don't smell like nothing, right? Don't smell like nothing. Don't taste like nothing. So then I went out and I went to the Crafty Crumb right down the street. I got me some jalapeno cheddar sourdough. You see that right there? Jalapeno cheddar sourdough. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so let me go ahead and unwrap this fella. Now, this lady, I seen her at the farmer market and all that good stuff. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to buy some from you this time, all right? So we got this. Oh, look how nice that looks. Smell it? Smells really good. You can smell the jalapeno, you can smell the cheddar cheese, and you can smell the sourdough. They're all different, distinct smells, okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and cut this down the middle right here. Go ahead and get... It cuts really nice, really easy. Now, I don't know. You know, I don't work for these people, but I'm saying that's the kind of bread I expect. That's the kind of bread I expect. See that right there? That looks great. That looks great. Smells great. Compare the two. Compare the two. I mean, come on, people. Is there even a, you know, this is a store-bought. This is the real deal right here. Look at that. Jalapeno business all in it. And I'm not just saying it because it's jalapeno. If this was real sourdough and it was good, I would have stayed with it. All right. But now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the skillet and we're going to toast it with butter. Okay. So let's go ahead and get over there. All right. We're over here at the pan. As you can see, I'm heating it up on the skillet. Check this out. Got the big bad boy right here going. I got my jalapeno cheddar sourdough bread going in the bottom. Now I'm about to go ahead and put the butter on top. I got my grater right here. It's just a cheese grater. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and grate that right on top like that, okay? See how that's doing that? And just turn it over, shake it out, like so. Get her going again. You get the point. You get the point, people. It's that tequila. The tequila's setting in. Come on now, we having a good time over here. That's what cooking's all about. Having fun, making great food, making people smile. That's what we're doing. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn them over as soon as it gets absorbed and toast the other side. All right, people, now we're gonna go ahead and flip this bad boy over. So come on, let's get in here. Let's do this. Oh yeah, you hear him going? I can hear him going. Can you hear him going? Oh yeah, it's melting that cheddar, nice. Look at that. Woo, got little bubbles going. Now we just leave them on there for a second, let them get nice and toasted, and then we about to crunch. We're almost there, okay? But we gotta, I just pulled this out of the refrigerator. That's our mayonnaise that we just made. Now we're gonna go ahead and blend it up finally. All right. All right, we're at the consistency that we want with the mayonnaise. We got the real deal bacon right here. Looks good. We got our chopped up lettuce, pickle, and banana peppers in this. Doesn't that look good? Ooh, fantastic. We got our wonderful bread down here. Boom. I don't know what the hell this guy's doing. Get him out of here. Get rid of that guy. And then we got our deviled eggs. Now, normally I'd put an egg on top of the BLT, but we got these bad boys right here about to go and crack it off. And then we got, of course, the onion rings back there. Now, only thing I gotta do is pull it off the skillet, the bread, and put it together. So let's do that. All right, people, up here now. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna stack this fantastic sandwich, BLT, crazy, together. We're gonna go with the look at that mayonnaise that we just made. We just made that. We just made spicy mayonnaise. Look at that. Look how good that looks. It looks so good. All right. Now you might even call that artisanal. I don't know. I'm using one of those red spatulas, so I think that means it's artisanal. Okay. So put yourself a nice little generous amount of helping on there. And how long did it take us to make that? Maybe 5 minutes. It only took us 5 minutes, okay? So, got a little frog in the throat right there. Then I got my lettuce blend. So good. All right? So I'm gonna go ahead and take some of that, pack a whole bunch of that lettuce flavor with the pickles and the banana peppers up into the sandwiches. I'm making 2 sandwiches because, you know, I need 2 sandwiches, right? Come on now. I'm a grown kid. I'm a grown kid. Go ahead and put that on there. Fantastic. All right. I'll make more for the other guys later. So I got these fantastic sandwiches going. Check these out. That's what I'm talking about. I'm about to throw down all of the tomatoes action. We're gonna throw down one of these big ones right here. Some of the small ones. So that you can see the versatility and how that lettuce handles the different types of tomatoes, people. So good. All right. Check that out. Full range of flavor. Maybe throw one in the middle right there just for fun. Ooh, my mouth is already watering. Now we're gonna lay these big fatty slabs of bacon on top like that. Just like, oh man, that one's a steak. That was a, wow. A whole pork steak right there. So I'm gonna put this down there. We'll put the steak beefy right there. Maybe even one more right there. And then we're gonna go ahead and get to munching. Now look at this. With that fantastic bread on top. With that bread on top. Oh, doesn't that look good? Now I gotta get some onion rings and get some deviled eggs, and let's go to the bar and talk about it. So now we're over here back at the bar, okay? We're back at the bar. We got our sandwich. Whew. We got our deviled eggs, and we got our onion rings. Doesn't that look fucking good? That looks amazing right there, okay? Now, let me go ahead. I've been eyeballing some of these deviled eggs for a while. Oh. Those are good, good and tangy. I like my deviled eggs really tangy, a little bit of heat. Tastes so good. Of course, who could go wrong with the onion rings, man? Go ahead. Woo! My onion rings are so good. Damn, always a crowd pleaser. Now look at that. Look at that bad boy. Isn't that all good? Go ahead and get a bite of that. Mmm. Now that is the BLT I remember from when I was a kid. I gotta get out of here. I got mission to do. I gotta eat. Come on, you guys go. Come on.